Should you be buying or renting a home? The answer, it depends. Not just on your income, but on where you live, how long you'll stay, and a whole lot more. Whether you're planning to buy someday, or are just trying to make the smartest move financially, we will tell you the ins and outs of what you really need to know. Let's get started. Let's look at two real-world examples. Say you rent for $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year, or $120,000 over 5 years. Yeah, it's money out the door, but you've had a place to live, and your costs are predictable. Now let's say you buy a $400,000 home with 10% down. That's $40,000 up front, plus about $10,000 in closing costs. Your monthly mortgage, including taxes and insurance, comes to around $2,200. Over 5 years, that's $132,000 in payments. Add another $20,000 for repairs and upgrades because homes need to be maintained. So, over 5 years, you've spent roughly $202,000. But here's the difference. Part of that mortgage is building equity, maybe $40,000 or more, depending on your loan. And if your home appreciates just 3% a year, it could be worth around $463,000 after 5 years. Let's break down the costs of each option. Renting offers lower upfront costs, no maintenance expenses, easier to budget monthly, and easier to move. While buying, you build equity over time, fixed payments with a fixed mortgage, tax benefits in some cases, and home value can grow. But here's what people forget. Buying comes with costs renters never see, like property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, repairs, and opportunity cost of that down payment. Renting gives you mobility. You can move cities, switch jobs, or adjust to life changes with relatively little friction. Buying, on the other hand, gives you stability. You can settle down easier, renovate what you'd like, and potentially grow wealth if your property appreciates. But if you're unsure where you'll be in the next 3 to 5 years, renting may be the safer financial move. One of the biggest factors is how long you plan to stay. Buying usually only makes sense if you plan to stay in the home for at least 5 to 7 years. Why? Because buying and selling a home both cost money. You need time for the home's value and your equity to grow enough to offset those costs. Short term, renting wins, but in the long term, buying can build serious wealth if done right. Buying a home is often described as an investment, but it's not like buying stocks. You're not just building equity, you're also taking on risk, debt, and responsibility. Here's the bottom line. Renting might be better if you value flexibility, you plan to move soon, or you're still building your financial base. Buying might be better if you're financially stable, you plan to stay long term, and you're ready for the extra responsibilities. Don't let pressure or hype make the decision for you. Run the numbers, think long term, and make the move that's fit for your life. Of course, buying a home isn't always a safe bet. Back in 2008, millions of people took on risky mortgages they couldn't afford, and it helped trigger a global financial meltdown. If you want to understand how the housing market played a major role in the 2008 financial crisis, check out our other video. Hit that like button and subscribe. We post every Friday to help you understand the finance world. And let me know in the comments, are you renting right now or thinking about buying? Other than that, we'll see you in the next one. Remember to always save smart and invest smarter.